Sir SMW coming back with another uranium mine discussion slash some battles. I want to show a couple of fights here. Very important, your formation. We're going to start here with Mr. Red Bull. You can see that I lost. Let's show the fight quick. I do believe he had a few more troops than me, and he was a little higher than me on battle power. I think this is a C-37 as well. So the first fight, he knocks me out. There goes my Titans, all done. That's the first fight. Let's look at his stats again. Yep, he's a C-37. Over 1,000 LRA. So there's his stats here. We'll look at mine real quick, because we did just have bounty, and I have grown. I think before bounty I was only at like 876 on my melee hit points, so I really focused on that a lot. We got that up nice. I'm gonna keep working on my melee hit points until 1,000, and then I'll go back and forth. LRA, melee hit point together. But I've been working on everything else. Drill masters, reduce enemy attack, attack against melee boost, attack against LR long range boost, things like that. And you can see those numbers are steadily rising. Okay, so we lost that fight. He had 44,000 troops left. He's a C-37. So here's the second fight. And I didn't buff up. All I changed was my formation. I added more melee, which I thought was going to be the answer. Most of the time you win the melee fight, you win the fight, right? But more melee, I still lost the melee battle. And he ended up beating me a little easier than the last fight, which now I'm getting frustrated, running low on attacks. Do I try it one more time, or do I just go find somebody else to overtake? Well, I'm not a quitter, and I did finally get him. So let's look at the fight. I went with a little bit less melee, and I padded my Titans more long-range troops. That is the only thing I did different here. You know, the attackers have the advantage because once you go attack once, you know what their setup is, and you can kind of adjust after that. So there we go. I still had my, I thought I had my plane, but it died at the end. Still had my Titans barely, and 25,000 cannon. So when you're fighting someone really strong, or you know, comparable strength, you got to play with your formation. Now this guy's 2 city levels ahead of me. He's got tier 12 zombies, tier 12 melee, and he's got some snipers. So he is, and his Titans are higher level than mine, and his plane's higher as well. So how did I win? By focusing on strength. That's the only reason I won. You gotta be working on what makes sense for you to become stronger. And most of the time it's in the top half of your stats. Melee hit points, melee attack, LRA. But a lot of people, they don't work as hard on their damage or their reduced damage. And those are huge. You can look at mine. You know, to long-range troops, I'm doing 70% damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Mid-range, 61. And the melee, 61.2. His melee, damage to melee, is only 42. So that's where I can take on some of these tier 12 shredders, and you know, mine doesn't just melt away. I'm able to hold my own a little bit. So that's just You know, today's Thursday, the mine's closed, everybody's bored waiting for it to open back up. Here, we'll look at one more. This guy tried attacking me. His Titan's in warplane even stronger than the last guy's, but he's only a 35 like myself. But he's pretty strong. I fought him in the mine. I was the attacker, and I don't think I beat him. I think I had like 30,000 troops left. And then when he attacked me, I had over 100,000 left. So there is differences with attacking and defending. But just keep playing with your formation until you find the one that works. Now, usually when you're fighting somebody that's, you know, weak, I don't want to be rude, but when you're fighting someone that's weaker than you, it really doesn't matter what you send. You know, if you're off a little bit on your melee or your long-range troops, whatever, if you're off by a little bit, it ain't going to make that much difference. Let's see if I can find that one where... Okay, right here. I attacked him, and I lost. But if I would have went back at him with a little different formation, yeah, I probably could have beat him. So, anyways, hope everybody's doing well and getting ready for the weekend. Sorry, I ramble sometimes. I don't script out my videos or nothing. I'm just posting some stuff, trying to have a little bit of fun with it. And of course, I'm doing everything on my cell phone, so hopefully we'll get moving here and we can get some better product going on here. So stick with me, bear with me. Give me a like and a thumbs up and a comment, whatever. Subscribe or don't. It's all good. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great day.